What up, YouTube? This is your boy M West. I'm back with another video update. Today's video is actually going to be a little bit different. I downloaded a part of Major Nelson's podcast. He's talking to the security manager Steptoe over there at Xbox, and they're discussing how easy it is to get banned by playing games early. So I kind of want you guys to hear that. And then also they're talking about the memory card issue. And then later on, I'm going to come back in and I'm going to discuss with you guys the new updates and things going on in the modding scene.
Forza 3,
Yeah.
which I'm really looking forward to. About to come out in North America, out already in some places.
Japan and Europe.
So we had identified a little while ago some illegitimate players.
Bad
And
people.
this comes, up every once in a while, and people always ask me about it. It's really not hard for me to figure out who the illegitimate player is without even like some secret sauce technology, right? If a title is not supposed to come out for several weeks, I typically know where all those discs are, like they're at the replicator being pressed, or they're at the warehouse about to be shipped. I know physically on the earth where they are. It doesn't take me long to also figure out when somebody breaks a street date,
Okay.
because it's usually in a place where I know where the discs are
Right.
already.
Right.
So what we did was we actually identified a lot of people that we knew to be illegitimate players, and we banned them from the system. And I had some questions about that. I had people say, well, I've got a receipt, And in general, what we've said is if you got the title through legitimate means, right? If a vendor or a retailer or somebody breaks a street date, then our problem, and I'll repeat this again, our problem is not with you, the purchaser, right?
You just went in and bought
you
something.
bought full price for the game. You walked out with a receipt. You have a retail copy. You have a regular Xbox. Play away.
Have fun.
If any of those things, however, is not true in what I just said, then you run the risk of being suspended. So a lot of people say, well, I have a receipt. Well, we didn't just limit it to Forza 3 players, because Borderlands was also coming out around that same time period. We have the wonderful Modern Warfare 2 coming out pretty soon. So when we take a look at these things, like I said, it's just not hard for us to figure out. So if you've been suspended from the service or your console is suddenly banned, you may want to ask yourself, not do I have a receipt for one single game that might be legitimate, but is there something special about my Xbox that makes it different from others? Or did I play other titles? Those are the things that you really, in this case, I think people should be asking. Of course, not the people who are listening now,
Right.
but in general, I just wanted to kind of educate a little bit about what we do. And our information, we're very conservative.
Right.
I want to be very clear. I mean,
Right.
we actually could, I guess, probably hit a lot more people than we do.
Yeah.
But I like to give the benefit of the doubt, and if there's any doubt, then we'd rather, we'll find that person later.
Now you also have, if you have any questions, you guys have a forum.
We do. We have account suspensions forum on Xbox.com. Please feel free to go there.
Yeah.
I did enjoy, though, that some people went to the suspensions forum about the thing and posted they would post a receipt and carefully Photoshop out that it was it was a pre-order receipt. and they which didn't mean they had had a copy in their hands that was legitimate.
So to summarize for our legitimate players,
Yes,
A, follow the law. B, follow the terms of service.
correct.
And you have nothing to worry about.
That's right. That's right. You have nothing to worry about, because I have had people ask me, well, how do I know my copy is legitimate? Well, because an illegitimate copy won't play on your Xbox.
Simple as that.
Simple as that. So you don't have to worry about being fooled
Right.
about, so you'll bring it home and it won't work.
Right.
And you'll go back to the person outside the GameStop in the trench coat and tell that person your copy doesn't work.
So thank you for that. Also, another piece of information, I want to just warn a few people out there. I posted this on the blog last week. I want to give you a heads up. If you're using an unauthorized memory unit for your Xbox 360, you might want to replace that with a hard drive, with an Xbox 360 authorized hard drive or storage device, because the update that's coming out, the preview folks are getting it now. We have changed some things and it actually renders those devices inoperable. So want to make sure you get your information off of that and put it onto an authorized storage device. Go see the blog post for more details. So there you go. That's a reminder. Got anything to add to that, Stephen? Because your team deals with a lot of things like this.
We do. I know a lot of people have questions about, cutting off something like that. And I think the important thing that people need to realize that we deal with on almost a constant basis is really the primary use of these things. I know a lot of people are like, well, I just want a bigger memory unit. But the primary use that we see on our side, which causes us a lot of work, and believe it or not, you a lot of grief.
Do you hear that beeping?
I did hear the beeping.
Continue.
Is it beeping without being plugged in?
Are you looking at the microphone that was
Yeah.
getting? It sounded
I
like
don't think that was coming from inside the room.
Oh.
Anyway,
Okay.
sorry about that. Could be
Should
that.
we
No, we're fine.
No, we're fine.
We're fine. Continue.
Um,
Sorry about that.
So what a lot of people may not realize is that they're actually used to hack profiles, cheat on gamer score, cheat on trying to do mods or save games or trying to interrupt gameplay. Those particular types of memory units allow the content to be edited on a PC.
Right.
And there's just the problem with that is for whatever legitimate use of that there might be, the illegitimate use is just so crushing to a lot of other things that we do. It's just that's really one of the huge drivers behind it.
Yeah, thank you for pointing that out, because that's a lot of people have asked why, and that's an excellent point. If you have any questions about what an authorized storage device is, I've got a link on the blog, and specifically that post that kind of outlines the official program.
On to the news portion, bitches. iXtreme 1.7 is now being called iXtreme 1.61. When is this coming out? Who the fuck knows? Nope, they've actually set a release window. They're saying by the end of this week or by the end of next week. This means that we won't have to use that active ISO disk. They're saying that they're actually testing it on BenQs and Sammy, so it looks like we're going to get the new iXtreme software for those two drives first. Whenever it's released or whenever it comes out, I'll go ahead and download it and put an upload link here if you guys can't find it anywhere else. Also, Tekken is now being verified in ABGX. If you're not getting it to verify, you want to go to the AutoFix tab. You want to check mark the box that says adjust angles for iXtreme 1.4 and then launch the program. You should get that shit to verify after that. Other than that, that's all the updates for this week. Come back next week. I should have some more updates for you guys. Thanks, YouTube, and I'm out, bitches. Peace.